This show is great. Having said that, there are a few gripes I'd like to get off my chest. I especially want to point out 3 examples of how bad this episode is making fathers look. Harry might be one of the worst television dads ever.
Mama, I'm worried that I'm not being a good father to you, that I'm letting you do this because of my own ego.
I had to rewind and listen again to make sure I actually heard the crazy bastard say this. He's supplying pills that will turn his daughter into a vampire, and he's worried he might be a bad father because of it. Might be. No shit, you're a bad father. They decided to have this conversation about drinking blood and murdering people in a public place, instead of the privacy of their living room. They actually left the house to have the conversation in public. Since this is a trap, her asking to see his ID and being hesitant to let him in makes no sense. His driver's license isn't going to confirm if he's a cop or not, and that's all that should matter to her since she plans to kill him. It took the actor a few seconds to remember his head is supposed to be hurting. This actor must lead a boring life. Not to know the pain in his head is the first thing he would notice. I mean, if you've ever had a wild weekend, where you ended up hog-tied in the trunk of a car, you'll know the pain in your head is the first thing you notice upon waking, even before realizing you're hog-tied in the trunk of some dude's car.
No, it's spaghetti with red sauce.
For breakfast?
Well, it was either spaghetti or cookies, so I chose spaghetti.
Writers are better liars than this. Lying comes hand in hand with the profession. She shivered after she came in, as if it's much colder inside the house than it is outside. I know that's not the case, but when she was outside in the cold she seemed perfectly comfortable. One cheer for Macaulay Culkin being in this season. I'm probably going to give him a cheer, just for being in the episode for every video in this series. I really hope he comes back every season. I don't know why, but I like this finger snapping Evan Peters does.
And please don't give me any locals versus outsiders bullshit like this is some kind of secret Maui surf break.
Later we'll learn she knows who these two are, and therefore knows they aren't local. So this line about locals versus outsiders makes no sense. If you're enjoying the video, consider subscribing. I upload new content every week. I'll be doing a whole series on American Horror Story, as well as Marvel's What If, starting this week with the best episode so far, Doctor Strange.
I am you!
Dude should look into becoming a private detective if this writing thing doesn't work out, with the way he found her on the beach so easily. I mean, she could have been anywhere at all in town. And also, he said he knew she was a Hollywood agent because of a bellboy. How would a bellboy know that? I doubt she has it stenciled on her luggage. Notice her house number 665. One number shy of being 666, the mark of the beast. A small clever way to say she's evil. Not quite the devil, but still very bad. This is another example of what a bad father Harry is. He's going to be feeding his daughter from this thermos and he never checked to see if it was clean. Considering whose house he is in, I can't imagine the thermos being anything other than disgusting. They just killed 3 people and drank their blood, but somehow they managed to do it without getting any blood on their clothes. I imagine every active serial killer in the world would love to know their secret for staying so clean.
He's leaving us no choice.
I agree. He has to die.
And the daughter.
This tear is a nice touch for his character. It shows he still has a conscious someone, and is saddened by what they must do. This is how someone's first kill would really happen. It would be messy and inept. In episode 2, Harry made his first kill like an old pro. Complete nonsense. The only way to get good at something, anything in life, is with lots of practice. And also, one cheer for the clear turmoil on Macaulay Culkin's face for not wanting to do this, but knowing he has to if he wants to continue writing and be someone. It's all there to see in his facial expressions.
How do you not just wake up and kill yourself every day?
How do you kill yourself every day? You can only kill yourself once, unless of course your name is Phil Connors.
I'm one of you now.
Honey, you're a paper airplane and I'm a 747.
Taking a shower or bath as a killer is breaking in cliché. Mickey doesn't kill her, but it's still a cliché for a woman to be in the tub and in danger.
I submitted your script to the studio and they wanted to hire you right on the spot.
She's lying. His scripts were all handwritten, which means she would have had to mail them to a studio. This would take at least a couple of days.
I want the source. Someone is making those pills and I want to meet them.
Maybe in a future episode they'll explain how this meth head would know who the source is, but for now I'm dinging it. This should be a closely guarded secret, right up there with the fact that they are murdering people and drinking their blood.
What about his wife and kid?
Kill them too.
These two already decided Harry and Alma had to die, so why the long faces now? And why did they even ask?
Hurry. I'm hungry.
Dude should stop giving his daughter pills, just for the simple fact he'll have to murder 3 or 4 people every week to keep her satisfied. It's unclear how much time has passed, but the mom is only supposed to be in the hospital for 5 days, and this will be the 4th person Harry has had to kill because of Alma. If you made it this far, you must have enjoyed the video. Why not subscribe to the channel to see more great content?